Mani Napudni Ganayata Ana, Mani Napudni Ananda Ana, Mani Napudni Wardley Ana. So what I just said there was welcome to Ghana land, welcome to Ananda, and welcome home, or welcome to your home, which is the motto of our partnership with Linking Futures, which we've started but was obviously interrupted due to the COVID emergency. Now, last Friday, May the 1st, I was lucky enough to run on Ghana land between our two homes at Findon and Hope Valley, a distance in the end of 44 kilometres, supported by lots of great runners and supporters along the route. And so far we've raised about $2,500 for mental health support for residents and staff at Ananda, and for bushfire relief as well. So please, thank you. That was a great day, and it was great to see everyone at Ananda get involved and get excited about the run. And we'll do something again similar in the not too distant future, I'm sure. So this week's blog, we've been giving you a lot of information over the last especially 2, 3 or 4 weeks on the staff blog, and the messages have been coming regularly. And normally we don't like to put out so many messages, but as you can imagine, the situation is changing rapidly and evolving. Now, we're very lucky in South Australia to seem to be on the top of COVID-19 at the moment, but we really can't be vigilant enough, not only in terms of COVID-19 exposure, but also the potential that flu season came this time last year, and we don't know how the flu season will go this year. It could be unpredictable again, so we have to be hyper vigilant. Now, as a management team, we meet we're meeting every day. Now we've reduced that slightly, but we have Zoom meetings on a regular basis so that the entire team can get together virtually via video link. And that's been very useful in sharing ideas between the sites, and also rapidly changing to evolving situations. So we do put out those messages via the blog and via our MailChimp link for a reason, and it's to ensure that all staff are fully in the loop of what's going on. Now, we've done exceptionally well, and our staff have done exceptionally well. Our cleaners, our hospitality, laundry, catering, cleaning, kitchen hands, chefs, administration team, our management team, of course our personal care workers and carers, our wellness and engagement team, our clinical staff, and our maintenance team, and anyone else I haven't mentioned there, but basically the whole Ananda family has done a great job so far. But this will only be a success if we come out of this period, and we don't know how long this period will last, with no unexpected or avoidable deaths in our homes, and preferably no one contracting COVID-19 at all, and also minimising the risk of introducing flu into the home. So please do continue to do what you're doing well. So maintain our high standards of cleaning, hygiene, hand hygiene, and social distancing. If we do have a COVID-19 outbreak, we're running sort of scenarios and education sessions for staff on how to manage that. And I'm fully confident that if we had an outbreak, we would deal with it as successfully as we did the flu outbreak last year in Findon. We have the knowledge, we have the skills, and we have the equipment and PPE to do a really good job if needed. But of course, the main thing is to avoid it as much as we possibly can. Now, visits, you would have heard the debates in the media and the advice from government around visits can be changeable, and we've listened to that. And Ananda has never locked down and has always had the view that we want to encourage some form of social contact because it's very important. We've maintained that. We've gone probably above and beyond most homes in that regard, and we continue to try and do all we can that's reasonably practical while maintaining the safety of all our residents as well. So thank you again. Now, in terms of education and training, our mandatory competencies this year will be due on June the 30th for both sites. Now, you've already just done your infection prevention and control course, so thanks for everyone for doing that, and for getting your mandatory flu vaccination before May the 1st, which will be an ongoing thing from now. So the next thing to look at is the mandatory competencies for your role, which for most people is fire safety, manual handling, compulsory reporting of abuse, and for nurses and wellness and engagement staff, basic life support. If you'd like other courses to become mandatory, please let us know, or if there's courses we're not providing that you'd like more of, please do let us know and we can provide that. We'd also be really interested on your views on having meetings via this sort of forum, so video link through something we call Zoom, where you can dial into a meeting on your phone wherever you are. So you can do that from home if you wanted to, or we could have cross-home education sessions via this sort of medium. One of the first things we're looking at is restarting the dementia course that was a 6-week course that we did week 1 of and then had to postpone. So we may well use Zoom to start that up again. But also in terms, and I know at Hope Valley this week, Karen has run some Zoom meetings with staff meetings, and please let us know whether you think that's a good way of doing things or whether it doesn't suit you at all, that's fine. But it would be good to use the technology we have to the best of its ability. So that's really it for this week. So thank you again for Resilience Run. Please, if you can afford to put a few dollars into that, please do. We're looking at using that money to improve the support to our residents with anxiety and depression at Ananda by putting programs again around education for staff of how to recognise depression, but more importantly, what do you do when you recognise someone's depressed? And equally for staff, having a staff support mechanism in place. So again, if you've got feedback or views on that, we'd be interested to know. So have a good week. It's Mother's Day. Enjoy that wherever you spend it. And thanks again for all your hard work